Here we go again. Here we go again. This team put up like 50 something on me last time. Let's see if we learn anything.
We have reached the semifinal stage.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkherm Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun handoff here. Brings up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid game.
Not a good start.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped a chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Let's go.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take.
Definitely the area of offense by accident. I just said, forget about it. I'll just save a timeout.
I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking.
Call a timeout. Kick that joint away.
I get, but you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He slid late and curtains for him.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Play fake, looking to throw.
Let's go.
And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He shreds the tackle. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now.
Couldn't get that off.
On the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become a security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
The running game going, man.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know
Just needed a little change of direction right there.
and the defense knows that you're going to throw.
I mean, my
It's a matter
offensive line to do their job here.
protect your quarterback and give him the time.
They're not doing their job.
Can the receivers win on the
They're
outside?
not doing their job.
They're able to do that. Move those sticks. It's a first down.
My guys to block.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone.
What are you doing?
Touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What was that?
What was the quarterback thinking here?
Yo, what? Somebody tell me what that was.
You got a chance to put points up on the board.
Somebody please tell me what that was. Oh my gosh.
Like this.
My boy ain't settled down and just stay still. Wasn't that just a bad throw?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. After a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He gets loose. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tap the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape.
Chris Hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice 1st down.
6th play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know,
in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Hits the running back in the flat. Makes a nice move there. Physical run earns the first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Tigers, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting in a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 10.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board. We had a short video. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Golden. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Sideline route. He's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete, almost at his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Golden. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Fires quickly to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. We're going to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. He breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but
down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple. Let's take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's bringing it back. At the 30 now. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Golden. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Gets made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. What a stiff arm. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
In 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
An effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line now, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Bringing it out. It's Golden. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play. But good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Pitch past the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack them.
And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The back's got it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He hands it off from the gun. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and another incompletion.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to...
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The sophomore quarterback showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they call a run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the special teams. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Golden. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they've got him. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Leaning on the run game here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been...